Hello everybody and welcome to our brand new YouTube channel. We are PDR Auto Centre, our channel is called PDR Auto Centre, and we have bought a Copart special. So this is our first buy from Copart. We've took a chance on it. We watch other YouTube channels and we see them doing Copart repairs, and we actually repair cars for a living, but we can go more into detail on that at a later date. So we'll introduce you to the car. So it's a 2014 Audi A4 3-litre TDI V6 Quattro. Absolutely sexual piece of kit. And it's a Cat S write-off, apparently. So what we're going to do, got it up on the lift, and we're going to give it, do a walk around and give it a thorough inspection so we can go around and, show you all the damage that's on it and, how we're going to fix it. So here we go. Now what we're going to do is just give you a brief rundown of what we have seen initially that is wrong with the car. Before I do that, I'm just going to show you the other two members of the team. My brother and business partner there, David, tech wizard, Paige, who works in our office, and my name's Scott, and we are PDR Auto Centre. So welcome. Obviously, as we can see, the front bumper is missing, but it is in the back of the car. We've not actually got that out yet and had a look at it to see if it's worth fixing or not. It is a Cat S, which means structural damage, but there's no bent chassis legs or inner wing struts or posts or anything like that. There's no real structural damage on this car, to be honest with you. So basically, cosmetic wise, the bonnet is damaged, should be repairable by our capable hands. The wing is destroyed, so we'll have to put a new wing on it. So the wing, gonna need a new one. Bonnet, question mark on that. The headlight's broken, so it's going to need a new one. So it's all on that front corner. This corner, absolutely fine. Down the wing, door, it's a good straight car. Low mileage, 34,000, don't forget. Up until we get to this point, where we've got some damage to the arch, quarter panel, and the door. So the door is broken, so we'll put a new door on it. And the arch, it's pretty well badly damaged, but with the technology that we have available today with the pulling equipment and stuff, we'll be able to pull that arch out and repair it. Slight scuff on the rear bumper, which whether that's been included in this accident that it's had, it's probably from previous, it's an 11-year-old car at the end of the day, so it's going to have some damage on it. Rear bumper is absolutely fine, and then again, back door and arch. The arch is not really bad. On this side, we've still got a line, decent door gap between the quarter and the door, and that back door. Is that back door savable? Probably, we could repair that, but for the price of doors, these B8 Audi A4 parts, they're 10 a penny now, so we can pick up doors reasonably priced. Lower down, there is some damage to the sill, trim, and sill. Behind this sill cover, the sill cover is probably going to need to be renewed. Remove that, pull the sill out, and then we'll see what's what. Davey's just getting the bumper that's come with the car out of the boot now, so we can have a look and see.
Strap that straight back on.
If it's just going to need a buff and polish. Don't actually look that bad, does it?
The headlight's good as well. Okay, just put that straight back in.
Oh. Bit of blue tack on that, we'll get that one back on the road. We'll show you a more detailed inspection of the front bumper when we get it on a panel stand. So that's the gist of the cosmetic damage. Structural wise, you make up your minds. That arch, because it has potentially caused some damage to the inner wing, could that be classed as structural damage? Not in my book, but they write cars off for nothing these days. Chassis leg wise, like I say, there's no damage to the cross members. Is there damage to the cross member? Is that supposed to be there? Potentially there could be some damage to that cross member, but I'm not sure whether that's just where something's been rubbing on it, because these do come as a funny shape. I'm pretty sure these little bits here where they're folded over are supposed to be there. We'll have a look at a straight cross member to see if that is or isn't damaged. Even with that being said, it's not a structural part of the car, it's a bolt on, bolt off replacement. And here, now this is the inner wing strut, which comes down and where you bolt the front panel on. Now, we haven't removed this bolt where the headlight's been removed from the car. This is where the front panel, radiator, or whatever you want to call it, bolts to. It does look as though this little inner wing flitch panel has moved slightly, as you can see where you've got the grey primed bit underneath. That should sit perfectly within that circle. So because it doesn't, it does suggest that this panel, I would say that this panel has moved slightly, but it's nothing a gentle bit of persuasion can't fix. But you know, if this was going under an insurance assessment, that would be highlighted as this structural panel has moved, but nothing major. You know, there's no major crash damage. And there we have the inside of the bonnet. Now, the inside frame of the bonnet doesn't look to have sustained much damage, which would give us confidence that we could repair it. Well, we've got the bumper on the panel stand there now to see if there is anything that we can save from it, but we'll show you that in a minute. Davey's just seeing if he can get this old headlight back in the car, so to see if it'll go again. I'm not too sure at the moment, so just let go of that, bro, to see if it's going to... it's not going to stay in there, unfortunately. So it looks like we're going to start with a new headlight. New headlight, new wing. Like I said before, we're going to have to assess the damage to the cross member. Audi fanboys, you know, if you stumble across this video, let us know if you think that's damaged or not. So, headlight, wing, some headlight retaining brackets. Looks like all this stuff here is snapped, stuff that goes under the headlight, the horn. Looks like it's still got the horn. Some posts. We won't be able to see the extent of all the damage until we've got the wing off to see if there's anything, you know, behind the wing that's jumping out at us. This, I think, is a crash sensor. All the other cables, fog light cable, washer, jet pipes and stuff, all seem to be intact. Front panel, which holds all the radiators, seems to be fine. So moving on to the front bumper, this under tray section here is broken. So we're going to have to put a new one of those on, which just comes apart from the bumper. Some of the parking sensors, can you just show that there, Paige? They're just stuck on with double-sided tape, so we can re-stick them on. No problem, it's just that one, the rest of them are stuck on just fine. The main front radiator grille, nothing wrong with it, perfectly fine. The near side section of the bumper, other than scuffs and the covers for these both sides still operate as they should do. So it's just the covers for us to do. Fog light surround is fine this side. So the only bits we're going to need on the front bumper is fog lamp grille and to repair some of the lugs. Just a couple of bits that we're going to need for. So that's that. We've gone over the front corner. Over to this side, offside rear. We're going to go for a new door. New meaning used in as new condition from eBay, because you know we want to look after the planet and we don't want to waste extortionate amount of money buying genuine Audi parts when we don't need to, you know. But we will do our due diligence and make sure that it's a proper door that's not been bodged up before, and then we'll paint it the right colour. New sill cover, this little trim piece here. These are an absolute pig, as far as I remember, to get on and off. I think these might be glued on, so we'll have to take that off. We'll show you the process of getting that on and off. Behind that, there is some damage to the sill. Before we move on, let's just have a quick look on the inside of the car, so people can see how nice it is. Now, it is 34,000. I was a bit sceptical of whether it is the genuine mileage before we got the car, but it is. Once this interior is cleaned, it's going to be absolutely mint. The seats are not worn. There's no, you know, high mileage wear to the steering wheel. No wear at all. Like the gear stuff, all the bits that you touch, you know, you'd be constantly touching. All the telltale signs of a high mileage car, there are none. So once this is cleaned up inside, it's not that dirty anyway, it will be as good as new in here. It's brilliant. For a £4,500 car, it's an absolute steal.
So yeah, they do come separate actually. It comes in, yeah.
So it's like the painted panels come separate to the like spring-loaded parts.
There's, well, yeah, the near side is £20.90, and then those available next day.
Is that retail?
Retail, yeah.
Yeah.
They're available next day also.
£106 plus VAT each.
Yeah.
So that grand total for those 3 parts we need is 328 quid.
Absolutely. We're going to need about 25 grand for this guy. It's really
What kind of percentage can you save by getting sort of second-hand parts? Like, it's quite a big amount, isn't
massive.
it?
63.5%.
Is that an
Yeah, massive. Oh, for any body panel now is just extortionate after COVID. We went around to see Scott Vehicle Breakers, which is our man around the corner, who's got one of these cars which has got no parts on that we need, unfortunately, because he's sold them all already. But the bonnet, it did have a bonnet, and he wanted £100 for it. And if we was to buy that from TPS, it'd probably cost us like over £500, £600, maybe more.
That's insane, isn't it?
So, big savings.
It's the difference between making profit or not, almost, in
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Offside headlight, mate, please.
Do you know whether it is xenon, halogen, or bi-xenon?
No. I've got a part number.
I was going to say, okay, to check it for you.
On eBay, they're like 300 quid. But they don't come with the bulbs. And the bulbs are probably 100 quid anyway. Whose idea is it to buy a car from Copart?
I think you'll end up finding, like, you know, like that one that you've just seen.
We need a whole car.
Yeah, like if you could get another one of those that's like non-starting or
This
something.
guy down the road, he reckons he's getting one in on potentially on Friday.
Really? A4?
S-Line, which is what we need.
Ah, that could be good.
It says it's smashed on the outside rear, but all the front end and the near side, the parts are okay. So
Well, that's good. That's what we don't really need the other side.
hitting a
then.
bit of a wall at the moment.
So the most part that we can do on it is 333 pounds and 6 pence plus the VAT.
333.
That's right, yeah.
Does that come with bulbs?
I don't think it does. Well, because it's xenon, that's what makes it expensive.
How much more will the bulbs be for that, mate? I don't know if the bulb's actually working on them. Plug it in.
Not a problem, thank you for it. What, every single one of the bulbs, yeah?
Oh, God.
Well, just the most expensive one, the Xenon one.
No, I mean, like brand-wise, obviously we do cheaper brands. For example, because it's xenon, it's gonna be the gas discharge one. Our more premium brands, something like ERA, you're looking at 68.35 plus the VAT for the low dipped beam. Whereas we do Starline, you can get that for 28.68 plus.
Yeah, bro.
No worries. Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
That is more expensive than we thought.
Everything is more expensive than we thought.
How much did you say the bulbs were? I didn't catch that.
The bulb is 70 quid. So the headlight's 400 quid for an 11-year-old car. Which, as new, as a new part, you know, you'd expect that. But even used ones, we're looking, look, just for the bulb they want 40 quid second hand. So what we could do with doing is plugging in that wreck of a headlight and see if the bulbs work, which hopefully they don't. I know that's only going to save us 40 quid, but when we're spending 300 quid on a bloody second hand headlight, 40 quid sounds a lot.
Yeah, makes a difference.
Yeah. So, everything is expensive. Even the tray on the bottom of the bumper, which is a square piece of plastic, which does pretty much not a lot, apart from sit at the bottom of the bumper, used is 75 quid.
Is it?
Yeah, 75 quid don't sound like a lot, but you know, that's one of the cheaper parts on our list. Which, well, so I thought it was going to be one of the cheaper ones. So, let's go and plug the headlight in to see if it's got some bulbs there.
Oh my God.
We're live, we're back. Not feeling as happy right now. So, headlight is a pain. All the parts seem to be expensive, which, you know, it's a German performance machine, so we've got to expect it. But if we could see if the bulbs actually work in this one, because most of the used headlights that are available on eBay, the people that are selling them have taken the bulbs out, which is handy, isn't it? Why sell a headlight with no bulbs? I'll tell you why. Because they'll sell the bulbs separately so they can make more money. Good for them. Bad for us. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And the Lord said, let there be light.
Oh, brilliant. Yes. Can't see anything on the front now. On the yes. Indicator and the wing mirror.
So,
That was some good news.
that's good. Because at least we know with these headlights, because they come with these control modules on them as well, look. They're there, which again, more than likely will be stripped off any potential headlight that we buy from eBay so they can sell them as individual parts to make more money. So all we need is the bare shell of the headlight, which is still 300 quid. Unless we can fix it. Not gonna happen. So we need to be very careful with this headlight right now. So we don't break it. But we've located some doors. We've found a door in colour for this side, 100 quid plus delivery. Delivery is 60 quid, so it's like another half a door, but 100 quid's not bad. The biggest bit is the cheapest so far. And from the same guy, he also has another Audi A4 which is breaking, which is in black, but he says he's got this door as well, which he'll do for the same price. So 320 quid for both doors. That's good. So, and the headlight works, so that's positive. But the rest of the parts are just depressing me at the moment.
But we're going to carry on hope for the next episode. We're going to keep
we will
going.
find all the parts and get it done.
Hell yes. Signing off.